Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today you're on a drive with me. We are going for a drive and a talk. So let's talk about a couple of things. I have been hearing from several clients and friends as well that have been dealing with stomach issues, and I would say it's probably been a good week or so, probably a good 7 to 8 days that people have been having stomach issues. Not necessarily just kind of like stomach feeling a little out of balance, a little kind of things are not going that well. So just so you're aware that this is one of those kind of those crazy energies with stuff. But I want you to know it's more about the planetary alignments than it is anything else. So one of the things that's really important to understand is planetary alignments really push energy in a lot of different ways. And I keep getting that the information is all about this Pluto return that the United States is going through right now. A lot of unsettled energy, a lot of light workers kind of like on their edge of energy, and they're not really sure how to take in all of this information. Because I think really what's we've learned in the last couple of years is not really to believe the news and not believe what they're telling us. So that kind of puts us in this quandary of like, should I believe them or should I not, or where should I get this information? Or people keep telling me things, but I'm not sure where to put that information or where I need to go with that, or what do I need to do next? Because it's kind of like, do I trust it? Do I not? Some of it I think I trust, some of it I think I don't trust, and that just adds more energy to the fuel of fire. So I'm going to ask you, do you think I'm right? I know I'm kind of right, but there may be some issues that I'm not getting 100% correct on the information. But I keep getting this like indecision with people of what is coming up next, how are we dealing with the energy, how are we dealing with what's going on around us, and I get a lot of undigested information, and a lot of it comes in, I think, from the news is where I'm kind of getting that pull from. Is people don't know what to believe with the news. They don't understand what is truthful and what is not, because so many times it doesn't matter which news source you're listening to. Over the last couple of years, you've heard that they're lying to us, they're not telling us the truth, they're not giving us the correct information. So the more we hear that, the more it just like, I don't know who to believe anymore. I used to think that I could trust them, trust the news sources, that sort of thing. And then there are so many new ones, and now it's a brand new one asking me to trust them, and I'm kind of like, where are we going with this? So that's kind of what I keep getting from people, is kind of like this undigested information from so many different people of like, have you heard this news? Have you heard that news? Have you heard this part of the news? And it's really offering us a great time to really trust what we're getting, but also kind of like go through it. I heard this. Do I feel like that is the truth? I heard this news story. And do I feel like that is the truth? And people post all kinds of stuff on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and all of those social media places, but it's one of those, what is the truth? And I think that's what's getting diluted more than anything else, is people are feeling like we really can't trust what the news is telling us, what we feel like the news source says. And so I feel like that's really what's pushing people into this overwhelming energy right now, this overwhelming don't know what to do with this energy, don't know where to go with this energy, and it's just kind of coming up more and more and more and more often. So that's what I kind of feel is a lot of people are kind of going through that quandary of kind of like, what do I do, or how do I deal with this? How do I work through all of this? So that's the information that I keep getting, and there's not really a way to kind of like, here's the solution, here's, take this pill and it'll be all right, because it's kind of like, You have to trust the news source that you're getting it from. And if you're hearing it from other people and you feel like, okay, they're kind of giving it to me tainted with their perspective, then you need to rethink that. You need to rethink that energy of where things are going or where things aren't going, and trust yourself, but also do your own research in this. There's so many news sources out there now, so many new news channels and news areas that you go into. So make sure that you are doing your own research and make sure that you're getting the right information for you. More important. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.